Well, hello, welcome to Astonvision News.
We are going to be finding out all about cleaning our environment and keeping it litter-free.
Coming up on the programme,
we speak to Hendrina, who is a councillor for Lozells in East Handsworth.
And catch our handy guide to household recycling. But first,
we spoke to Simon Badley from Handsworth Helping Hands about what they are doing to combat the litter problem. Tell us about Handsworth Helping Hands.
Well, Handsworth is the most important thing. I've lived here for 40 years. Love the Handsworth. And so I suppose we're all from Handsworth, aren't we? Helping is about the fact that I think there are a lot of people around here who need help. That's without being patronising, but that's helping an old lady or an old man to carry furniture from one house to another, or maybe take it away to the tip if it's breaking up. Or we do street cleaning in a particular street, even up front of somebody's garden. And that's what all of us have got, and basically we put on gloves, we put on these tabards to make sure we're safe, and we go around picking things up. We lift things, we throw things in skips, we put things in the back of our white van, and we take them off to Holford Drive Recycling Depot. One of the difficulties is that people can be very tidy inside their houses and very tidy in their businesses, but they don't think that the street or even the front garden or the back garden is part of their homes. So you get people and businesses keeping places very tidy, but then what they call the public space is often the place where people drop litter and hope that the city council will pick it up.
What are you doing to combat the litter problem?
We've invented, talking to people, what should we do about this, a thing called a skip it, don't tip it day. And we choose a particular street, maybe because people from that street have said, we're getting tired of all the rubbish in this street, it's a disgrace. And they put it on social media, the pictures on Facebook and so on, pictures of rubbish and so on. And so a few days before, we circulate the street, putting a letter through people's letterboxes saying there will be a skip in the street, maybe 2 or 3 skips. Now, skips cost money, and we've only got very little money, so we try to get City Council, maybe Midland Heart, big housing, social housing, or local residents association like Birchfield Residents Action Group to subsidise the skips. And then we maybe put 2-3 skips. You know what a skip is, don't you? So we get a 12 cubic metre skip. Blooming great thing. Lorry comes round, drops the skip down in the street, and it's all this stuff. I love this kind of business, down you go, and down goes the skip. And then within seconds, people come out of the houses carrying every kind of imaginable rubbish, grey, black bags, old toys. Sometimes these old toys and dolls, we recover them, put them in the washing machine and take them down to the Red Cross. But anyway, the skip fills up. What's much more important is people try very hard to persuade their neighbours about what's the best thing to do without interfering. It's the most delicate diplomatic thing, but we're very diplomatic in Handsworth. We live together pretty well, don't we?
Thank you very much for coming.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you for your time.
I'm honoured that you've asked me to come.
Hendrina, who is the councillor for Lozells in East Handsworth, popped in to tell us about the work she does to keep our environment clean.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello. Do you think people in Birmingham still throw rubbish in bins that could be recycled?
We are seeing more recycling, and we are seeing more people taking an initiative to keeping the streets and open spaces clean. And as we say, we do it together. Let's do it together. It's our environment. Let's look after our environment. Over the years, we have seen recycling improving. So obviously, more and more people are getting used with the idea that instead of throwing the rubbish away to go to landfill, what can be recycled should be recycled.
What is bulky waste?
When we've got those old fridges and tables and mattresses that we don't need, people can take them themselves to the depot, or people can phone the council, and there's a smaller charge of £25 for, say, 3 items and so on. So we phone the council and arrange with the council that the items can be collected. You arrange the time, and then the council will come and collect it, pay the fee, and then the council will collect it. Recently, the government reduced the grants to the council, so the council had to start making those savings as required by the government, and therefore people had to be asked to make a contribution.
What are the council doing to encourage people to use their domestic recycling bins?
I had a lot of discussions with people before we had the wheel bins. We heard from them, and people wanted the wheel bins in our ward because people want to see our streets cleaner and open spaces greener, and together, council and the people, the residents, we work together. We speak to them in our ward meetings to say we all need to do this together. We all have a job to make sure that our streets are cleaner, and everybody has got a bit to do in this. And on the streets, we've got litter bins as well. So let's use these bins so that we can keep our streets clean. I'm pleased now you can speak to all your friends as well about the importance of recycling and making use of the bins.
Do you know how to recycle your household recycling properly?
Here's a handy guide. You should put your recycling out at the front door of your property between 3:30 p.m. the day before your collection is due and 6 a.m. on the day of your collection. What you should put into your paper pod or blue box. Please use your paper pod for all types of paper and card except milk, juice, Tetra Pak cartons, padded envelopes, soiled paper or cards such as greasy pizza boxes.
What you can recycle in your wheelie bin or green box. Your recycling wheelie bin or green box is for plastic household and toiletry bottles, lids removed, brown, green and clear glass jars and bottles, plastic drink bottles with lids removed, clean foil and foil trays, aerosols, food and drink cans, metal and plastic lids, plastic pots, tubs and trays, except black trays. Your recycling wheelie bin or green box is not for food waste, garden waste, paint or any other non-food tins, drinking glasses, Pyrex or ceramics, black food trays, carrier bags and bin bags, hard plastics, example toys, light bulbs, mirrors, plastic film or wrappers, example cling film, polystyrene, batteries, corks.
You must not put additional sacks of rubbish by your wheelie bins. They will not be collected. If you put the wrong materials in your bins pods, they will not be collected. Please take your bins back onto your property, sort out the materials and put it back out. You can book a one-off large items collection today and let us get rid of the things you can't. The council will collect your large items such as beds, sofas and fridges from outside your home. Collections cost £25 each or £23 online and can take more than one item.
We hope you found this video helpful.
Thanks for watching. And for more information about household recycling or getting rid of your bulky waste, visit this website.